He says, "Wow." I mean, like I said again, I keep saying this. Hey, when I get a new girl out here, they act like you remember episode of Chappelle Show where Charlie Murphy meets Prince and they meet Mickey Free and said like you thought Mickey Free was a chick. Said, "Yo, Shalimar got a new girl. She's fine as a motherfucker." That's how they act. You're like Mickey Free, Shalimar. They're thinking, you are a girl and you are fine as a motherfucker. I'm gonna say it like that. So this is one thing I think Balls needs to have a question. So he's like to know when's your next competition? So as we know, the year's about over, I would say. So is there any plans to do any more shows, next year, or are you just gonna say take the time and just really do a little growing season?
Yeah, so we're not planning to compete during the first half of the year. So we are definitely taking some time just to improve on certain aspects of the physique and also just for my body to get a bit of a break. I try not to do too many shows in a year. I think this year I had just only planned to do two. I ended up doing three. So if I am gonna compete next year, we're still gonna have a discussion with my coach when exactly, because he's busy with my plan at the moment. Then we, obviously work it backwards, based depending on the dates that there's other shows that we've looked at. So we just need to pin it down. Which one will we be able to do? In terms of by when do we think we would have achieved the changes that we need to make with the physique? So right now there isn't a specific show, but definitely not early in the year. If it is next year, it's gonna be later in the year.
Because like I said, that's the thing is you want to find the right show to work with you, especially with your time. You got to travel, from one shows, and I think it's not as many. I think pro qualifiers in South Africa compared to like if you can go to Europe or come to the
Yeah,
States, and it's just about timing also. Because sometimes you want to come in just the right condition. And I know
yeah.
you don't want to keep being second. You want to win. You want to stand on top. You want to be
Like no, that's the thing because you can't go back to a show then you are given the same feedback. So you make sure when you do the next show you work on the improvements that you were told to work on, and you bring a better package. So if anyone wins when you bring your best package, then they really must have really worked hard, and or it mustn't like be an obvious thing that they just walked on stage and took it like I fight on stage. I don't think there'll ever be a point where I'll just walk up and like, okay, you take it. So when I go on stage, I make sure I'm at my best, to make sure that I fight, and then may the best man win for the day, depending obviously on the criteria for the day. Sometimes.
yeah. Well, you said the best man. You're not no man. You are a pretty woman. I ain't gonna
No,
say
you know
that.
what?
Yeah, I know. We got here. This is from I think you may pronounce the name because I think they know you. You know, I don't know if it's he or she.
Oh, my baby.
Yeah. Can you pronounce your name for me so I don't mess it up?
Letu. It's Letu
Letu. Oh,
Dlamini.
Letu Damini. Thank you, Letu. Queen Z. Proud of you, my beautiful friend. Thank you for coming. Does she compete also, or is she just a friend?
No, no, no. She doesn't compete. That's my smart friend. Like she's the brains. She's the brains. She doesn't compete. We were colleagues first, and then we became friends. So we met at work. That's
Uh-huh.
my darling.
That's good to have because I know I talked to some ladies that they've lost friendships because getting to the sport, people, especially people that grew